welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're exploring a topic as old as humanity itself, yet, still profoundly mysterious. The world of dreams. We've got an incredible stack of unique sources here, tailored just for you, ready to help us maybe unravel some of their secrets.
That's right. Our mission today really is to uncover the hidden truths that might be lurking within these visions, unlock their potential, and truly understand how dreams can serve as powerful guides for growth, for insight.
Right.
We'll journey from some really personal experiences to more universal insights, and even touch upon some cutting-edge technology that's kind of changing the game.
And the sources you provided for this deep dive are just, well, they're perfectly structured for this. We have this comprehensive summary report of one person's dream journey over several months. Then there's a detailed dream journal with individual interpretations, often, and I love this bit, guided by Zoran the Dragon.
Right. Zoran adds quite a unique flavor.
Definitely. And then there's this extensive guide to dream analysis itself. History, theories, practical applications. It's quite the complete package, isn't it?
It really provides a holistic view, yeah.
Okay, let's unpack this. What is it about dreams that has just captivated humanity for so long? I mean, you mentioned ancient perspectives earlier.
Well, I think what's truly fascinating is just how universal they are. Dreams are a shared human experience, right? They cut across culture, time, background. They act as these direct windows into the subconscious, often revealing deeper truths we might not consciously grasp.
And windows into the subconscious. I like that.
And Zoran's perspective, which comes up a lot in these sources, captures this beautifully. Dreams are seen as powerful visions that illuminate paths, unlock potential, heal and transform, spark creativity, and connect with the divine. So far more than just, random brain static.
Right, not just neural noise. And the sources really hammer home that this isn't some new age fad.
None at all.
The insight is that across so many diverse ancient cultures, you look at the Egyptians, the Greeks, Tibetans' dreams weren't just dismissed. They were viewed with immense reverence.
Absolutely, as divine messages, sometimes omens, or fundamental ways to discover yourself.
It's this deep human constant. Speaks volumes about their importance, doesn't it?
It really does.
So, to give our listener a real-world glimpse of what this looks like in practice, let's turn to that Dream Journal summary report. This isn't just theory. It's a fascinating journey captured between January 1st, 2025 and July 10th, 2025.
Yeah, and this report gives us a really compelling snapshot of a dreamer's inner world changing over time. The most common themes that popped up were things like meditation and self-reflection, a deep focus on balance and harmony, including, interestingly, the laws of cause and effect.
Cause and effect, okay.
And also the importance of friendship and inspiration. Specific childhood friends like Nick Roth and Ricky Nixon were mentioned quite a bit.
Ah, the power of old connections.
Exactly. Alongside these broader themes of spiritual growth, letting go, and insights from spiritual teachers like Glenn Mullen was mentioned.
The emotions. What was the feeling tone?
Overwhelmingly positive, actually. Peace, tranquility, reflection, contemplation.
Yeah.
And a lot of gratitude and admiration towards friends, mentors, teachers.
Okay. And recurring symbols. Anything jump out?
Yeah, definitely. The act of meditation itself, or inner exploration, kept coming back. Those childhood friends symbolizing, enduring bonds, and the spiritual teachers as representations of guidance and wisdom.
So what does this all mean when you put it together? Looking at this progression over those months, what's the big picture takeaway?
Well, what really stands out is this clear progression towards deeper self-awareness and spiritual growth. You see, the report notes a distinct shift. It starts maybe more with personal reflections, but then moves towards more interactions with others.
Ah, so not just navel gazing.
Precisely. It suggests a move towards external connections, influences, integrating relationships, and outside wisdom. It's a journey of self-discovery, absolutely, but one that's increasingly aware of and interacting with the world around it, all while seeking that balance and harmony. It shows a really dynamic, evolving inner life.
Okay, that makes sense. But to truly appreciate the nuance here, we need to go beyond just the summary, right? We need to dive into the individual dream journal entries themselves, especially with our guide, Zoran the Dragon, offering those interpretations.
Yes, and what's truly fascinating here is how Zoran's interpretations weave together different threads. It's not just one thing. They draw on Jungian archetypes, Freudian symbolism, modern psychological understanding, and even this concept of ancient dragon wisdom. It's multi-layered.
Ancient dragon wisdom, you gotta love it. Give us an example.
Okay, take the Inner Bell dream from July 8th, 2025. This is a recurring one. deep meditation, culminating in what was described as an eternal alarm clock and feeling a divine presence.
Eternal alarm clock.
Intriguing. Right. Zoran classified it as spiritual awakening and inner transformation, the interpretation. Meditation was contact with the unconscious that's very Jungian. The alarm clock, a call to individuation.
Individuation.
Yeah.
Remind us quickly.
Basically, the process Jung described of becoming a whole, unique individual by integrating all parts of yourself, conscious and unconscious. So the alarm is like a wake-up call for that process.
Got it. And the divine presence.
That was seen as the manifestation of the dreamer's own inner power. So the whole dream signals this really pivotal moment, something needing integration into waking life.
Wow, okay. Powerful stuff. Another one.
Sure, action-reaction from July 6th. This dream vividly highlighted laws of cause and effect, this idea of the universe striving for balance. But it also touched on societal pressure, how we often deny our shadow aspects.
The shadow self.
Yeah.
The parts we don't like to admit to.
Exactly. The repressed thoughts, desires, the darker side, if you will. Zoran interpreted this as spiritual awakening and integration of the shadow self. And this directly mirrors the ancient dragon wisdom idea about balancing opposites fire and ice, light and shadow. It encourages embracing duality, doing that crucial shadow work.
So facing your own complexity.
Precisely. Then there's Nonconformist from June 30th. This one featured a childhood friend, Nick Roth, described as a brilliant nonconformist genius.
We all know someone like that, maybe.
Maybe. Zoran classified this under significant relationships and self-identity. Nick was seen as a Jungian mentor archetype, the admiration the dreamer felt for him. That was interpreted as reflecting the dreamer's own unexplored potential, kind of a nudge to pursue their personal passions, even if they go against the grain.
It's amazing how specific dreams about seemingly ordinary things, like an old friend, can hold such deep meaning.
Absolutely. These examples really show how the individual dreams flesh out those broader themes we saw in the summary report. They provide the concrete illustrations.
Okay, so those examples are incredibly vivid. But given how deep Zoran goes with Jungian, Freudian ideas, is there a risk, maybe, of overinterpreting, making a simple dream overly complex? How does the guide, or Zoran, handle that?
That's a really important question. And the guide itself, the dreams.pdf we'll get to, emphasizes this. While these theories provide a rich framework, the absolute core is always the dreamer's personal experience, what resonates with them.
So it's not dogma.
Not at all. Zoran, for instance, often grounds even complex interpretations in simple, actionable takeaways. The key is using these theoretical lenses to expand understanding, not to force a rigid meaning onto the dream. It's definitely a delicate dance, between deep symbolism and personal relevance.
Right, finding that balance.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shift gears then to that big guide, the dreams.pdf. This seems like the textbook that underpins everything else, the theoretical backbone.
It really is. This guide lays out the bedrock. From modern Western perspectives, it dives deep into the major psychological theories. You've got the Freudian view, right? Focus on repressed desires, wish fulfillment, and that key distinction between manifest content...
Do you actually remember dreaming? The story.
Exactly, and latent content.
The hidden symbolic meaning underneath.
Correct. Then you have Jungian theory. This introduces the collective unconscious.
That universal library of symbols and patterns we all inherit.
That's a great way to put it. And powerful archetypes within that, like the self, the shadow we mentioned, animanimus, and again, that crucial concept of individuation.
It keeps coming back.
It's central to Jung. Beyond those giants, the guide covers modern cognitive theories too. Thinking about dreams as, say, information processing or maybe threat simulation practicing responses in a safe space, or the continuity hypothesis. The idea that our dream content generally reflects our waking life concerns and thoughts. What's on your mind during the day tends to show up at night.
Makes intuitive sense.
And of course, there are the neurobiological insights, what the brain is actually doing during REM sleep, how dreams relate to memory consolidation, processing emotions.
Okay, it's clear these theories offer really deep insights, but let's bring it back to you, the listener. Why should you care about the difference between Freud and Jung here, or cognitive versus neurobiological views? What's the tangible benefit?
Well, you should care, because the guide makes it incredibly clear how understanding this stuff helps you. Dreams can reveal your hidden desires, your fears. They definitely aid in emotional processing, mood regulation, even trauma processing.
Okay, so practical mental health benefits.
Huge ones. Plus, problem-solving assistance. And that vital role in memory consolidation. Knowing these different lenses gives you a more complete toolkit to approach your own dreams. A dream that seems meaningless might actually be your brain working through a complex issue, or your subconscious flagging an emotion you haven't acknowledged. It's about leveraging this natural nightly process for your own well-being.
Using the tools nature gave you.
Exactly. And the guide doesn't stop at psychology. It explores glimpses into other realms and dreams and spirituality. It discusses dreams as potential portals to other realms.
Portals. Okay, now we're getting interesting.
Right. It covers spiritual perspectives from loads of different traditions. Native American, Hindu, Buddhist, Islamic, Judeo-Christian, shamanic practices, highlighting how many cultures throughout history saw dreams not just as psychological phenomena, but as sacred spaces, places for spiritual insight, maybe even communication.
And this is where maybe the most surprising stuff comes in. The guide gets into some pretty mystical sounding experiences connected to dreams.
It really does. Phenomena like out-of-body experiences, OBEs, lucid
Okay.
dreaming, where you actually become aware you're dreaming and can sometimes even control things.
I've always wanted to do that.
It takes practice. Then there are precognitive dreams, ones that seem to foretell future events. Visitation dreams, where maybe deceased loved ones appear. Even collective or shared dreams, which really makes you think about consciousness. And just generally, transformative dream experiences, dreams that fundamentally shift your perspective. It's a huge, wondrous spectrum, really challenges our neat boxes about reality.
Definitely pushes the boundaries.
Yeah.
So if dreams hold all this potential, personal, psychological, even spiritual, what does this mean for the future of understanding them? Which brings us neatly to a big chunk of the guide. Artificial intelligence. How is AI changing dream interpretation?
Yeah, it's genuinely revolutionizing the field. AI, using advanced machine learning and natural language processing (NLP), can analyze dream reports for patterns, symbols, themes, with a level of accuracy and depth that's, frankly, impossible for a human interpreter working alone, especially with large amounts of data.
So pattern recognition on a massive scale.
Exactly. It provides data-driven insights, personalized analysis that was just unimaginable before. The guide even describes an innovative AI dream interpretation module. Basically, a user-friendly way to input your dreams and get detailed interpretations back.
Ah, and you mentioned this earlier. This strongly implies how maybe some of those detailed journal entries and even the summary report we discussed might have been generated or at least assisted.
It certainly seems plausible, doesn't it? It suggests this powerful feedback loop. You record dreams, AI helps analyze, which deepens understanding, leading to potentially more insightful dreams, and so on.
And what's really compelling, I thought, was how your source material provides case studies. Take specific dreams, like a common dream about flying or recurring nightmare, and shows how they'd be interpreted through a Freudian lens, a Jungian lens, and an AI perspective.
Yes, that's key. It beautifully illustrates how each approach offers unique insights. They're not mutually exclusive, often they're complementary. It shows there isn't just one right answer, but you can build this richer, multifaceted understanding by looking through different windows.
Which brings us full circle, really. Understanding dreams isn't just some academic exercise, is it? It's profoundly practical. This is all about applying these insights to your waking life, to your own journey.
Absolutely, 100%. The guide really elaborates on this, how dreams can be used actively for emotional healing, identifying those recurring emotional themes we talked about. Maybe even practicing dream reentry to explore unfinished business in a dream scenario, or having a dialogue with dream figures.
Talking to your dream symbols.
Sort of, yes, in a guided way. And they're powerful tools for problem solving and creativity, too. Techniques like dream incubation, consciously setting an intention to dream about a specific problem before sleep, then analyzing potential solutions that might surface in the dream, or using dream imagery for creative visualization. The guide also highlights the benefits of guided dream work with a professional for deeper exploration.
So really integrating it.
Yes, it outlines how to weave these dream insights into your daily life for personal growth, maybe making more informed decisions, sparking creative projects. It really emphasizes building a consistent daily dream practice.
And the long game. What are the big benefits over time?
Well, the guide reinforces that consistent dream work leads to enhanced self-awareness, definitely improved emotional well-being, increased creativity, and often profound spiritual growth. It's an investment in yourself.
And for you, the listener, wanting to start this journey, the guide doesn't just leave you hanging. It points out practical first steps you can take right now. Things like improving sleep hygiene, basic but crucial, relaxation techniques before bed, and simple methods to actually improve your dream recall and get into the habit of journaling them. It really empowers you to start your own deep dive.
It gives you the map and the tools.
What an incredible journey we've taken through these sources today.
Wow.
We started with that overarching summary, seeing a dreamer's evolution unfold. Then we dove into the vivid details of individual dreams, interpreted by the insightful Zoran the Dragon. We navigated through that rich tapestry of historical views, psychological theories, and finally explored the really cutting-edge role of AI in unlocking dream wisdom.
It's clear, isn't it, how these three documents work together. They form this truly holistic ecosystem for understanding and engaging with the power of dreams. You get the foundational knowledge from the guide, the concrete examples of how it's applied in the journal.
With Zoran.
With Zoran. And the cumulative insights, the bigger picture from the summary report. It gives you, the listener, a really comprehensive framework.
So we'll leave you with this thought. If dreams truly are these windows into our deepest selves, maybe even potential pathways to real transformation, what new insights, what profound truths might your own dreams be waiting right now to reveal to you?